Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about Doctor Who, The Curse of Peladon, which is the second story in season 9, and I really enjoyed this one as well. I did not see this before. I don't think I've seen any season 9 episodes before, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. I think the four-part structure looks good because if it was any longer, I feel like it would have got old really quickly. So this is set on the distant planet of Peladon, who is trying to decide whether to become a member of the basically like the UN, I guess. And there's the king, played by Patrick Troughton's son, who honestly looks quite a bit like him. He's a good actor. He wants to join, but then Hepesh, who's a priest, he doesn't want to join, and all the delegates from the different planets come, and there's like this mortal mystery thing going on. There's rumors of Peladon being cursed, i.e., the curse of Peladon. The Doctor and Joe show up, so he's like trying to fly the TARDIS, but it was actually the Time Lords controlling the TARDIS because they wanted the Doctor to get involved. They end up there and they're captured, but Joe has to pretend to be the princess of Earth, which I think is funny. I kind of like how she has to take charge of the situation, and something I like about Jo is she's very good at adapting to stuff. So she has a lot to do in the story as well. We see ice royals from Mars, and I like how the Doctor is a little prejudiced against them because he's met the ice royals twice before at this point, and they've been the baddies, but now they're actually the good guys. So it's very interesting to see him realize like not all ice royals are evil. That's a nice theme of the story. We have Alpha Centauri, and who is this giant green dildo with a very squeaky voice. So I love that character. I was actually kind of glad to see him reprise the role in like a party episode. That was kind of cool. And we also have this like green snail thing, who honestly great design though. I really liked. I love the costume design in this episode. The cheesy aliens still look really unique. I love uniqueness. The second time the Doctor, well, the third Doctor has left modern day Earth, and this story also has a sequel called The Monster of Peladon, which I also have not seen before, so I'll get around to that one eventually. I like how this was based on England joining the commission of something. I don't know about British politics, but I like how you could have political themes in the show without shoving it down your throat. I think John Fulci's era was really good at that, where like they have these very strong political themes, but it's still like you're still having a fun time watching it. There's still a lot of action and intrigue and sci-fi to not feel like you're being preached at directly. I also like this design of the cliffs, or like when they first get there and then when they leave. Well, when they first get there mostly. Like that's a very impressive model. They put so much work into that, and it's really impressive given how tiny the budget is. So yeah, pretty enjoyable episode though. I think it was pretty obvious that the priest was the mortal, considering he didn't want to get added to the UN anyway, or whatever it was called. So I think John Pertwee was great here. Katie Manning was great. The guest cast was all great. Very good episode, though not one of my favorite John Pertwee's episodes. I still enjoyed it a lot. Let me know what you guys thought of this one down in the comments below, and I'll be back next week to talk about the Sea Devils. Until then, peace.